babu wani kama da kai, ai babu wani.
Yeah, hello everybody. You are welcome to yet another edition of Africa's Realities. As usual, my name is Mr. Johnson Yakubu Sani, and today I'm out with another video. Today, I want to talk about the northern Nigeria, and I'm talking about the northern Nigeria today is because of an argument I had. I had an argument with an Igbo man and a Yoruba man, and they teamed up to argue with me about northern Nigeria. And that is why I'm making this video. It's a form of clarification and to also let people know that they don't know use wayo, they cheat us because this one they say not. Because the minorities of the north are being cheated both by the Hausa and the Igbo and the Yoruba. And I'll say why I say the minorities of the north are being cheated. Just follow me in this video. But before I go further with this video, I want you to subscribe and ring the notification bell so that whenever I come with videos, you get to be amongst the first to watch. And then I welcome you, my returning subscribers, as you always keep faith with me in viewing my videos whenever I release them. So without further ado, let's go into the topic of today. Now, northern Nigeria is a territory that has 19 states and the Federal Capital Territory, which makes it 20, like 20 states of Nigeria are in northern Nigeria. Now, it is in the way the white man ruled Nigeria before amalgamation, because first of all, I believe the white men started ruling. Is it the western region, or the eastern region, then the western region, and then they were ruling the northern region. So they ruled these three regions as three separate countries. The western region, which are mostly the Yoruba people, the southern region, which are mostly the Igbo people, and then the northern region, which have Hausa, but not mostly Hausa, because the other people are more in number than Hausa people. But Hausa is a majority tribe of the northern region. So this is how they administered Nigeria before they amalgamated Nigeria into one country in 1914 and made us to become one territory and one nation in 1914. And when Nigeria became one nation in 1914, it was still run as the three regions: the northern region, the eastern region, and the western region. Now, Nigeria being run like that, it is for how the colonial master, because of the way the colonial master saw that there are three major tribes of Nigeria, so he will now group all other tribes under a major tribe. He will group all other tribes in another region under a major tribe of the region. And that was why he grouped all the people, even the people from the south side, and all of them, he grouped them with Igbo people and made them Eastern region. And Igbo was the majority tribe of the Eastern region, but he grouped all the minorities there under Igbos. And the Yoruba, that was how too, everybody from the Western region was grouped together. And because Yoruba then even up to now, Yoruba are the majority tribe, and every other person from the Western region was under the Yoruba. And so, the entirety of the northern region. Now remember, this eastern and western region are in southern Nigeria. And they did now group the entirety of the northern Nigeria, the entirety of the northern Nigeria. They now rule it as one block, because Hausa man is a major ethnic group at that time, and now they made everybody to be like northern Nigeria into one block. Now, this is the formation of the white people, and this is what I want to say is white people that made that formation. White people made that formation, and it is according to how they rule the country as a different region, and then they now merge them as one region. as one country. Now, that doesn't mean that that is right. The way a white man did his thing too, so that he can administer Nigeria and steal all our resources easily, and build all the rail lines and rebuild everything to be taking resources from all regions to the port, to take it to England and to Wales and to Ireland and all of them. It was not how Nigeria is. That is for his administration. Now, a lot of people have taken that thing up to today, and they look at Nigeria in the same way, and that is cheating, because a lot of us minorities in the north are being cheated. Now, Nigeria has been divided into regions, and these regions are 6 regions. We have, in the north, there are 3 regions. In the south, there are 3 regions. We have the northwest, we have the northeast, we have the north central, and then we have the southwest, and then we have the southeast, and then we have the south-south. These are the regions that will make people who look like themselves, or who have similar culture, to be almost by themselves, not to be under one majority tribe. And that is how the country has been divided. And today, the southern people are still not seeing the north as 3 regions. Now they see the north as 1 region, and that is an error. Because the more they see the north as 1 region, is to shortchange us in the north. So and now, if you follow me, you see how we get shortchanged. If a Yoruba man will see himself as a Yoruba man, and an Igbo man will see himself as Igbo man. A Yoruba man sees himself as Yoruba man in the northwest. An Igbo man sees himself as Igbo man in the southwest. An Igbo man sees himself as Igbo man in the southeast. Then a Niger Delta man sees themselves as Niger Delta in the south-south. And then they come to the north, and they say all of us are one. That is the greatest conny of shortchanging people. Because the entire north cannot be 1 people. Now, blocking the entire north as 1 region is an error. Because the north cannot be 1 region. In population itself, the north is highly more populated than the south. In even land mass, the north is almost twice the size of the south. So there is no way the south will be 3 regions and the north will be seen as 1 region. That is not right. It's never right to see the north as 1 region. And again, calling everybody in the north Hausa is an insult. How can you people in the south call yourself Yoruba? You call yourself Igbo, you call yourself Ijo, you call yourself Shekiri, you call yourself all language. Then you now come and tell us we are all Hausa. And again, when we try to say we are not Hausa, all of us, they say we are Hausa. What kind of a thing is this? How can a person like me, who has his language, has his culture, has everything that is different from a Hausa man? Hausa man has only 1 language. Hausa man has only 1 language, and that language is Hausa. He doesn't have any other language but Hausa. We in other parts of the north, we have our language. Even though our proximity to Hausa man has made us to understand his language. We understanding his language does not make us his part of him. We have different culture, different language. Many of us even have different religion, and we cannot be 1. I try to tell my people this, and my people, and they argue, you're Hausa, what. But that is the way they should change the minorities of the north. Now, have you seen how minorities of the north have been pushed? The entire Nigeria now, when you talk about Nigeria, they talk about Hausa man, Yoruba man, Igbo man, and South-South. That is how Nigeria is being divided. Now, when you talk about marginalization of Nigeria now, they talk about Hausa man, Igbo man, Yoruba man and South. In fact, Northeast and North Central, like we don't exist. And that is an error. Because Northeast and North Central are not Hausa people. The Northeast, they are not Hausa. You go to the Northeast, from the Meduguri, you see Kanuri, you see Bere, you see Biu, you see Chibok, you see all kinds of languages. And they are not Hausa. Any Hausa that is in Meduguri, in Yobe, he is a settler. Because, like I said in a video before, I said Nigeria will practice state of origin. And your origin is where your great-great-great people came from. And these people, any Hausa man in those places, they are settlers. Though it's only the Hausa man in Nigeria that can forfeit his origin. Yes, we know Hausa can forfeit his origin and go and claim another origin. Because it doesn't have this cultural tie to where he comes from. Cultural ancestral tie the Hausa man doesn't have. Anywhere his father went and they give back to him and he grows there, he gives back to children, he now says that is his place. That is a Hausa man for you. But still that doesn't negate the fact that we practice state of origin. So everybody has an origin. You must have an origin. So people of the north, even when you come to Adamawa, different languages. Yes, I know there are Fulanis Adamawa, but not Hausa. Hausa there, they are settlers. That is not their origin. When you come to Taraba self, they are Jukus, they are different tribes. I don't know. The entire, you go to Gombe, you see different languages. What I'm saying is that, listen, the Hausa man is only in northwest Nigeria. The Hausa man originates from northwest of Nigeria, northwestern part of Nigeria. That is the Hausa man. So every other region is not a Hausa man. Hausa man only northwest. And I can count you the 7 states of northwest. And let me tell you where Hausa originates from. It originates from Sokoto. He originates from Zamfara. He originates from even Kebbi State. Those is not the whole of Kebbi State. Northern Kebbi. And then he originates from Katsina. Originates from Kano. Originates from Jigawa. And then northern Kaduna. Then you have Hausa. When you come to northeast, you have Hausa originating from northern Bauchi and then northern Gombe. That is the only place the Hausa man originates. Now, even in the northwest, he does not completely originate from Kaduna because the southern of Kaduna is not Hausa man. And it does not completely originate from Kebbi because the southern Kebbi is not Hausa man. You have in Kebbi, you have the, what they call them, Zuru. You have the Zurus, you have the people with different tribes from Hausa. Hausa doesn't have any other tribe but Hausa. So other people that have their tribe, they are not Hausa. So this should be understood. Because if these are not understood, it is going to be cheating on minority. Because the way Nigeria is going, the minority of the north are being cheated. We can't even fight for anything. Now look at it. If they can say, if they are looking at civil service now, the southern people will say, hey, the northern people have dominated, the northern people are there. And do you know these northern people they are talking about? They see themselves differently in the south. So if they are going to count, they'll say how many Igbo people are there, and how many Yoruba people are there, then how many entire north, how many people are there. Because the entire north are one people's Hausa, still cheating. Entire 3 regions with the entire population of Nigeria. We are one block in comparison to just one region in the south, one region in the north. Is that not cheating? Is that not cheating? Because they blocked everybody in the entire north as one person. And then in the south, they are very good to differentiate themselves. Why can't they block and say Igbo man, Yoruba man, and the South man to say they are one people? If that is the blocking, let Igbo man and Yoruba man and Hausa man be one people. So when they are making it, they'll count the same. All the Igbos, all the Yoruba, and all the South in Federal Civil Service, plus all the people in the North Federal Civil Service, and let them do that counting. They can't be counting only Igbo against all the people in the North, or only Yoruba against all the people in the North. That is cheating. Cheating. You can't block the entire North as one. You can't block the entire North as one. It's cheating. You have to see different regions. Now look at the presidency. They are only fighting, Igbo man has not been president. Yoruba man has not been president. South man. That is all they fight. When they come to the North, they will say North has been president. Which nonsense is that? That is nonsense. Do I tell you in the North, a Northeast man, since the coming of this democracy, Northeast man has not been president. North Central man has not been president. A Northeast man and a North Central man has not been president. So maybe if people are agitating, they have not been president. We in the North Central too agitate, we have not been president. Somebody from the Northeast, he too can agitate, he has not been president. Because the only president we have from the North are from the Northwest. All of them from even one state, Katsina State. Yaradua from Katsina State. Buhari from Katsina State. Northwest, one state self. So the thing has not near us in Northeast or in North Central. So why is it in the South? You hear, they will never see themselves as one people in the South. So they can agitate. Only Yoruba has done it. Only Niger Delta, Goodluck Jonathan has done it. We Igbo, we have not done it. When they come to the North, they don't allow us to say, oh no, we. Not Central, we've not been president. We too have been marginalized. Oh, Northeast, we have not been president. We have been marginalized. No, the South, we say all of us are one. That's cheating. Who told you all of us are one? Who told you my culture and Yoruba, Hausa man culture are the same? Who told the Hausa man I am Hausa man because I'm from the North? Who told you I'm Hausa man? And when we say I'm not Hausa, they say you are Hausa by force, you must agree Hausa. So that they continue perpetrating this cheating. They will block everything, they'll say we are one, but then they are different. So their comparison is for them, one region against all of us 3 regions. That is cheating. At this point, the North Central and the Northeast will never have anything, because as long as the Hausa man keeps coming, the entire South will say all of us have come in. So we don't have him out. But for them, they are still saying we are South-South, we are Southeast, we are Southwest. But when it comes to politics in the North, they will not say, why is Northwest ruling? No, this is time for Northeast. I want to hear an Igbo man say, no, Northeast have been marginalized. He will not say it. He only say about himself. And even when I tell an Igbo man that me, North Central, we have been marginalized, he said, you're lying. You people are one, you're all one Hausa. That is cheating. For him to tell me we are one Hausa is cheating. And he is different from Yoruba man. They in the South, they are different. We are one. That is cheating. In anyhow you look at it, it's cheating. You want to make comparison about region, you compare region to region. You want to do comparison about North and South, you compare North and South. You cannot compare Northwest in comparison to North, or Northeast in comparison to North. It's cheating. The only way an Igbo man should make his comparison is he will say, we, Igbo man, we have not been president in Southeast. We have not been president. Why is it that only Northwest have been president? Then you're making a good argument. I say only Northwest and Southwest and South-South that have been president. We have not been president. Is that not a better argument than to say, Igbo man, we have not been president, but North has been president? That is cheating. You are cheating us. Because to you to look at all of us as one region is cheating. Even with our population, even with our difference, even the bulk of Nigerian languages. How many languages are in the South? They are not up to 100. How many languages are in the South? Maybe 50 or 60. The bulk of the languages, they are in Niger Delta. Apart from Niger Delta, the entire North is now one language. The entire Northwest, they are one language. The entire North is Igbo. The entire Northwest is Yoruba. Then in Niger Delta, you have different languages and not up to 50. The entirety of 500 and something languages of Nigeria are in the north. How can 500 something Nigeria, different from Hausa, at least, let's say 400 and something tribes that are different from Hausa be the same as Hausa? How can that be? Because blocking us together is a way to make sure that if Hausa man rule, he has represented all of us, is a way to tell us we from the north central, we from the northwest, north east, we don't have a mouth. Because as a Hausa man has done it, we are all together part of Hausa man. So we must be carried along like that. But when you come to the south, if a Yoruba man do it, they'll say, why? No, Igbo didn't do it. Or South didn't do it. That is cheating. That is cheating. So I want to tell the southern people, southern part of Nigeria, that 2 regions have produced presidents. We in the north, 2 regions have not produced president. Yes, 2 regions have produced Obasanjo from southwest, Tinubu from southwest, Goodluck Jonathan from south-south. 2 regions from south have produced president. Then in the north, Buhari, northwest, Yar'Adua, northwest. Only 1 region has produced. So everybody that is crying marginalization should carry us too. We are marginalized. If he really believes in one Nigeria, it cannot be saying only him is marginalized and he's not carrying us along because we too, we are marginalized. That's just the truth. We are marginalized. So, me, I'm a northerner. And then I'm a pan-Nigerian. But I have to see that the argument is holistic because I cannot tell you that, I cannot come and be telling you that Igbo, why should Igbo not be president? No, Igbo has a right to be president. He's a Nigerian, and he should be allowed to be president. But I'm not allowing Igbo man to say because a northeastern man has been president, so me too have been president. No, he too has to say me too. If I'm fighting for him, he must be president. He too has to fight for my region too, that I must be president. Then he balanced the equation. Then we tell the north central, the northeast, and we tell the northwest and the southwest and the south-south to pipe down and allow us the 3 regions where we never be president to make we try to be president. And the cry will be everywhere than to believe that only Igbos have been marginalized. How are only Igbos marginalized? How are only Igbos? Because the Igbo man has blocked all of us. All of us. All of them, more than 100 and something million people has blocked us as one region. So he sees us against himself alone. That cannot be, not be only Igbo marginalized though. The marginalization is in the north though. To tell the whole world that it's only Igbo is marginalized is a lie. We in the northwest, and we in the north east, and we in the north central, we have been marginalized. That's just my place. So the marginalization should be holistic. It should be holistic. And it has to be fair when every Nigerian look at himself and look at other people too who are having the same plight as he, not to only think of himself. And then he now cancel other people as if the northwest, the northeast and the north central are not even important in life. It cannot be like that now. It cannot be like that. We're also important too. We're also marginalized too. So maybe we carry a holistic fight. Do you know my people in the north? My people in the north agree that Igbo should be president. We voted, even we, for our regions in the north, we voted for Peter Obi that it is Christian that should an Igbo man to be president. But if we had brought somebody from our side, Igbo man would say we are all Hausa, we are all one. No, that is not right. That is wayo. Now I want to tell you why most of us in the north know how to speak Hausa. It is because of the white man. The white man came and saw only Hausa as a region in Nigeria, in northern Nigeria. As a single tribe in northern Nigeria is Hausa. That is a single large tribe because Hausa alone are taking almost 35% of northern Nigeria. Then the rest are divided into almost 400 different tribes. So because of that, the Igbo man the white man has settled Hausa in many, because he already have a system of a government. He has settled brought Hausa to be settled in all other parts of northern Nigeria during his reign. And because he settled, the next video I'm going to talk about how they settled all other people in other regions. So because of how he settled these people, and because of the single largest language, and these are a block of people who do trades, so he makes sure that he integrated them into our midst so that we learn the language. Because if we want to deal with ourselves, we remember prior to the white man, many of us who are in the north, maybe they are living in caves and in trees. No, we can't lie about that. It is the white man that brought civilization. That's why you still find up to the 80s or 70s, you still found some people in Koma who are living in how our fathers lived before white people came. So before white people came, there was no integration between this kind of people and another kind of people. It's only different kind of people living their barbaric way in the bush. So the white man is the one that came, and so the only Hausa has a very wide language. That is why he brought Hausa, and the Hausa integrated with all our people, and our people got to know how to speak Hausa, so that even when our people from this tribe want to speak to another tribe, which is very close by to eat, but they only use Hausa because that people have integrated with Hausa, we've integrated with Hausa, everybody, so they learn the language so that trade can be easily done. And that does not say they didn't have their language and their culture. And the Hausa man culture and our people's culture are far different, far apart. There's no any similarity. I don't even know if the Hausa man has culture, because the entirety of his culture are taken from Quran. So Quran has cleaned up his culture. We have deep-rooted culture. So we are not Hausa. We are different tribes. In only Southern Kaduna, Northern Kaduna is Hausa alone. Southern Kaduna has almost 50 different languages. For you people to know. People in the Middle Belt. So people should know. Let alone you come to Plateau. Do you know how many languages are in Plateau? Nasara. Do you know the tribes that are there? In one local government, you find like 3 or 4 different tribes that they don't have one word that joins them together. One word that joins them together. And they have different cultures. You have about 5 different tribes in one local government. So how can you say we are Hausa? So sorry, I just made this video to make this clarification about how people should see us in northern Nigeria, and how this fight for regions should be holistic, because we should fight for the southeastern man too to have a share in presidency. And we also as a Nigeria should fight for the northeastern man to be president, for the north central man to be president. Then we have a balance. Oh, but you always see the north as one, and the south, you people see yourself as different. And when you fight, you say we north we have done, but you people didn't do. Who says south hasn't done? Southern Nigeria has done more presidency than northern Nigeria in this dispensation. Is it a lie? Southern Nigeria has done. Obasanjo, 8 years. Goodluck Jonathan, 6 years. Look at that, Tinubu. Northern Nigeria only did. Buhari, 2 years. Buhari, 8 years. Yaradua, 2 years. So, Southern Nigeria has more than Northern Nigeria in ruling Nigeria in this democracy. So, we are not one block. Thank you for listening to me. Well, you can make your argument, please. I mean, I'm just making the argument. Yes, you may say I'm from the minority of the north, and I'm saying this because of my tribe. Yes, but I'm also saying this because of my tribe, but because there is injustice in blocking us as one people, and it has to be differentiated. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe and ring the notification bell so that I come your way with another video. My name is Mr. Johnson Yakobu Sani.